Hey, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I'm thinking maybe I don't have quite the culture to appreciate these forms of art. Hey, I'm Blake. This is your Tailgate Talk. Hey, we are in Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Museum of Modern Art. And behind me is a giant statue. I think it's really cool. It's metal, and it's kind of rust colored, and it's pretty neat. And there's some other inside. I'm assuming there's a lot of other stuff inside. We haven't gone inside, but this is the Museum of Modern Art. And a lot of people really appreciate modern art. I mean, they can see the artist's personality in it. They can really fully appreciate all that is modern art. And you know what I've noticed? As we pulled up here and kind of set up to film, this art doesn't really care much what I think about it. As a matter of fact, here I am, I'm really not, don't look much like an art connoisseur at the moment. And if I were to walk over there and begin to critique that piece of modern art, it's not going to really experience much brokenheartedness over my strong negative critique of it. It's not going to have its day ruined. It's not going to pack up and go home. It's just not. When you critique art, you're really not critiquing the art. Instead, you're critiquing the artist. In the book of Genesis, in the story of creation, Scripture tells us that God, in His creative work of creating all that is, said, "Let us make man in our image." And when we begin to let on into this work of critiquing people and tearing them apart with our words or actions, we're not really critiquing them. I mean, we're not really tearing them down. What we're doing is we're kind of shaking our finger at the Creator God. And it's almost like we're saying to Him, "You messed up with this one." And I don't know about you, but I'm really not in the business of correcting God. So something to think about today as you go about your day. Give a little thought to the fact that God doesn't make mistakes, and He sure doesn't make junk. Everyone that walks around you today is created in His image, and they are walking around carrying the image of God, and they're eternal. Think about it. Hey, I love you, and I sure do appreciate you joining me today. I cannot wait to show you where we're going to be on the next stop on this tour of Texas for tailgates. And so you join us next week for a tailgate talk. Until then, I'm going to save you a seat right here on the tailgate. And you make sure to join us next week as we make our next stop on the Tailgate Talk tour of Texas. Until then, I love you. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you then.